Boys, in today's video, we are going over everything you need to know in the new Easter egg program that just came out today on Friday. Now, obviously, I am not Gut. He asked me to fill in for him on this one. If you don't know who I am, I'm AT. I'm sometimes on the channel playing games with Gut and whatnot. And he just said, hey, help me out on this one. You got it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head right into the program here. The end reward, 89 Jazz Chisholm, second baseman with third base and center field secondary positions. It's a decent card here. He's got great stats against righties, 84, 87, decent against lefties, 72 both, and respectable fielding. He can play. He's a great budget card if you're running a no money spent team, or if you don't want to spend the 100-some thousand stubs for the Chase Utley that just came out today for second base. This is a great card to have. Looking at the other guys in the program, we have Riley Green here. Again, great against righties, average against lefties with decent fielding. A little slow for me in the outfield. Personally, I want my outfield a little bit faster, especially with how important fielding is in this game. You just got to have it. Ohapi has really good hitting stats, to be honest. He looks great, and the fielding is respectable as well. 70 fielding, arm. Does he have any quirks? He has okay quirks. He doesn't have catcher pop time, which you're always looking for out of a catcher. But again, he's early in the program and he's a free card. So again, budget team, Logan Ohapi could be the option. Joe Boyle here is the first player you get. 4-seam, slider, curve, sweep, decent pitch mix, nothing special. Everything though is going to be breaking down and away from righties or two lefties. And he doesn't have any quirks. I wouldn't put him in the rotation. He's just a player to have. Looking at the moments here, there's a bunch of them that give you a few points towards the program, obviously. And then we get into the mystery missions. And this is really key. This is something that happens every year in MLB the Show for the last couple of years. They throw these mystery missions out there as sort of like an Easter egg hunt type deal. They try to make it fun. They make it weird and quirky, whatever it may be. And it's just something you got to figure out. Okay. And we've figured it out for you. So we're going to get right into it. Trivia night. You have to pitch a quality start with Vita Blue. Wait a second, you have to win with Randy Johnson. Now, there is a silver Randy Johnson for the Mariners that I believe you get from Team Affinity. If not, though, there is a silver Randy Johnson out there that you can snag instead of the 91 overall that just came out. We have Whoa There, Slow Down, where you have to hit a double against the CPU with someone that has under 15 speed. Swordfish, you have to strike out with Mike Trout. Tax Season, 2 holds in mini seasons. Now, this you are going to have to hop into mini seasons for this. They try to make you play every game mode for these mystery missions. It's just a way to make it fun and hide the eggs in different areas, I guess, is their way of doing it. Looking at Let's Roll, we need 6 hits in 1 Diamond Quest game or showdown. So you need 6 of those. I believe it is in 1 total run. Big Conquest Mystery, you have to get a lefty save in Conquest, which is great. There's a new Easter egg Conquest that just came out today. So just throw a lefty in the pen. Shouldn't really matter. You can play on veteran, whatever you want to play on. Get that save. And then small ball, you need a sacrifice hit in mini seasons, whether that's a sacrifice bunt or sacrifice fly. Just get one of those in the mini seasons, which you're going to be hopping into anyway for the tax season. So knock them both out in 1 run. Then finally, we are looking at the collection, as they call it. And you need 5 of 7 eggs to get 50 points towards the program. Now, where are these eggs? How do you get them? Whatnot. Okay, so one of them you get from completing all the moments. So once you complete all these moments here, you'll get 1 of the eggs. Then you're looking for 4 more, and there's 6 more available. So where are they? We'll take a look here in the single player modes. Diamond Quest. There are 2 in Diamond Quest. There's 1 at each stadium. If you know how to play Diamond Quest, you know there's 2 stadiums. You get 1 egg per stadium. And then again in Conquest, there's 2 there as well. So if you do Conquest, Diamond Quest, and the moments all offline, you can get 5 eggs and you can get 50 points towards the program. Real easy to knock out. However, if you're not an offline guy, that's fine too. The 2 other eggs you can get from 25 strikeouts in online when you're pitching, obviously, or you get 25 times on base in online. Those are for those online demons that just can't stand offline moments. I get it. It's fine. Whatever you feel is best. But I think the easiest and by far the fastest would be to just knock out the Conquest, the Diamond Quest, and the moments. That way you're all set from there. Now, we're going to head over here to the collections of the egg hunt to go over the players. Now, looking at the bottom here, it's not all that great. This is just a great program for relievers, to be honest. Looking at Gregory Soto here, he's got a great pitch mix with outlier. This is just a fantastic lefty to have out of the pen, and he's only an 85 overall. Same with Matt Brash. He's a great reliever here. He's got great Ks per 9. Wish the pitch and clutch was a little bit higher. It's only at an 87. But again, great pitch mix. He doesn't have any quirks, so he doesn't have that outlier, but it is at 99 miles per hour, so it's still going to be coming in fast. And then also Lucas Erceg. This is a great option to have. Absolutely fantastic. He's got 110 pitch and clutch, 98 hits per 9. He's got outlier on both his four-seam fastball and his sinker. Pair that with a slider and a circle change. Yeah, absolutely throw that in the bullpen. Looking at the top guys in this program, we have Jorge Polanco here. This is going to be a lot of people's new second baseman or third baseman. I personally absolutely love Jorge Polanco's swing. Switch hitter, absolutely butter, and these stats are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic hitting stats. His fielding is respectable for a second baseman. I mean, you can play him at third if you'd like. It's just these positions sometimes get overcrowded with the great players at this moment, but absolutely throwing him in the lineup without a doubt. Logan Webb is okay. He doesn't have outlier. He's got a good pitch mix, but the speeds don't differ enough for me. I'm not gonna probably use him. Tim Raines, he's got great contact, no power. He swings a noodle. It is what it is. He's got great speed, good fielding. He swings a pool noodle. And then you have Dansby, who's got great fielding, decent hitting, nothing special. And going down here, we have Ricky, Sticky Ricky, guts guy. This is definitely going to be his left fielder. I know that for sure. I've talked to him already. He's got great contact, not as good power, but that's okay. You're not expecting a lot of power out of Ricky. And his fielding is great. Well, it's respectable, but great speed, obviously. It's Ricky Henderson, the king of stolen bases, right? So that will be Guts' leadoff hitter for sure, playing left field. The rest of these guys are okay. Nothing really stood out to me. Edward Cabrera doesn't have outlier, so you don't have to worry about a 102 mile per hour sinker coming at you. Again, Ohapi from the collections is good, and these other guys are just lower overalls that they threw in here that aren't really outstanding to me. Now, looking at the collection rewards, we have collect 7 of these players to get PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong. And I've got to be honest, I'm not a fan of this card. You're like, AT, what are you talking about, bro? Look at those 99s there. It just doesn't do it in terms of hitting. That's just mid to below average, to be honest. Yeah, you can throw them in there at leadoff and be a scumbag and drag bunt all you want and then run them around the bases. If you want to play that way, fine. But we all know this saying, chicks dig the long ball, and this guy's not hitting any. Okay, he's only got 70 power against right and 44 against left. He's just got nothing there. Absolutely fantastic fielding, perfect fielding across the board. Okay, so if you want to throw him in there, I can't blame you. I understand it. Personally, not for me. Collect 18 for 89, Ryan McMahon. Now, Ryan McMahon has a butter swing as well, which just stinks with the Jorge Polanco and all the other great third baseman and second baseman we have so far in the game. But I have loved Ryan McMahon's swing every single year. He's got great hitting stats. He's got great fielding stats. If I can get my hands on this guy, he'll be a third baseman starting for sure. And then finally, you need 28 for the big man himself, Jacob deGrom. And he's got outlier, obviously. His four-seamer's hitting 102 without a doubt. Velo's at a 99. Now, his stamina and everything else is kind of in those mid-80s where it's like nothing spectacular or standing out. Again, it's only a 90 overall. We're early in the game. I understand it. But maybe you would wish those hits per 9 were a little bit better. Pitch and clutch was a little bit better. But this is what you expect out of a deGrom card. He's going to bring the heat at 102, and he's got that slider, change, slurve, two-seamer mix that's just filthy. So expect a lot of rotations with Clemens, with Randy, with the new John Donaldson, and the new Jacob deGrom. You're going to be facing those 4 guys a ton here in online play. That's just how it works. Now, personally, with my thoughts on this program, I love the whole mystery deal where you go and it's fun, it's new, it is what it is. But the thing that I don't like about this is how much you have to spend on these players just to get the Jacob deGrom. What do I mean by that? So if we go back to the program here, looking at this program, you don't get a lot of cards in it. You get one here, one here, one here, and one here. That's 4 cards, right? And then you get one from this pack, which holds so many of these cards. Okay, so you get 5 of these cards from the program itself. Then if you do the Diamond Quest, you'll get 2 more, so that's 7. And then if you go to Conquest, you get 1 more, that's 8. You're looking at getting 8 free cards in this. So you still need 20 more cards just to get the deGrom, the end reward who everybody wants, right? You're going to be spending a ton of stubs on this program. That's just how it's going to end up. Jorge Polanco, 81K. Logan Webb, he's only 10K because he's not very good. Tim Raines, again, another 17. You have Dansby, another 10. You have Urseg, who's 15. Ricky Henderson, another 12. And it's going to add up quick. You have to spend all these stubs just to get these end collection rewards, which I'm personally not a fan of. I wish they didn't add as many players or just made it easier to get the collections. Maybe collect 20 instead of collect 28. It just seems like a bit much and just making people spend unnecessary amount of stubs. But that's just my opinion on the program. If you guys think I missed something with a player, if there's a stud out there that you think is going to be a starter on everybody's team, you let me know down in the comments below. But that's the thoughts on the new egg hunt program. That's everything you need to know in terms of missions, eggs, and whatnot. If you guys have any questions, ask them down below. We'll try and get to them as soon as we can. But make sure you like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff down below. Make sure you give me a shout out. Thank Gut for putting me on the channel. I appreciate it. And we will catch you in the next one. Peace.